What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Thursday, October 17th, 2019. Buckeye equals 117. When you're out 45, you get 117. So they get nod to that. When you're out 33, you get 66. 39 date numerology, Saturn 39, or excuse me, Saturn 93, the reflection. Saturn equals 21 as well. And I already see some Donald Trump day. When you're out 45, you get 117. Saturn 21, 93, and Trump equals 29. And chaos equals 46. He's the order out of chaos president. Likewise, George W. Bush was as well, and his dad. Trump and George W. Bush born in 1946. Chaos 46. Sacrifice 46. Definitely some Saturnian sacrifices today. New World Order 75. There was 75 days left in the year, so they got some international false flag propaganda events, some shooting in Belarus or England or you name it. Someplace that could be in America, obviously, but again, I like to attribute those days. We also got the 48 date numerology, Illuminati 48, paired with the 75. I would love to see some crap in England, or not England, but Europe, anywhere that's not America, just to keep that pattern going. But of course, we get Trump, as we knew. Key ambassador breaks with Trump. This is very well a Saturnian ritual. EU ambassador. We even get Europe. I cannot believe this. Europe. I still think it's going to be, I like to attribute tragic things, but still, the fact we get Europe and Trump as we're talking about stuff like that, just blatantly in the propaganda. Again, New World Order 75, Illuminati 48, to emphasize they are a one world order. They have these international events where they bring together, world leaders, events, things like that. That's why I'm saying that. That's why we got the EU ambassador with Trump and Rudy Giuliani. Mr. New York, these two New York actors, New York 39, they with a life lesson number 39. See how this works? Trump appointed Giuliani his lawyer 39 days from his birthday. Unbelievable. That's perfect right there. Yeah, Elijah Cummings dies at 68, Afro 68, Barack Obama 68, MLK dying in 68, 4/4. See how this works? I'm sure this is synced up with the Book of Elijah and all that type of stuff. Doesn't Elijah has a 27 type of pattern as well, if I remember, like Islam and stuff, because I'm naming that from a previous video. Race 27 in this context. Family may have lived on isolated farm for 9 years, police say. Here's a Trump and Pelosi. Check out my last video on that if you want. But if you don't want, you don't have to look at the video. Think about it. I'm about to save you 11 minutes. Nancy Pelosi is a theatrical actor for the Freemasons. This is some divine feminine type of ritual. They have this female standing up, pointing her finger over a bunch of old white men. They're obviously showing you the symbolism. And why are these all white men? Because it's to give you the illusion that it's the white man in power, when it's obviously not. Is the false ones, as told to you in Revelation 3:9, the synagogue of Satan. Those guys are not white. They might look a bit like it, but they use that to disguise their true identity, their true agenda. NBA star, 130 million extension, Surgeon General, this black guy, they with 39 numerology, also 48, nigger 48. More Trump propaganda, pro-public propaganda. That might be a coincidence, but I mean, this is absolutely propaganda. Look at this Saturnian actor. Look what he's doing. He's laughing, putting his finger up. What a comedian. A short history of the fashion show with the red and blue pillars of Freemasonry. Microsoft CEO gets a 66% raise on a date with 66 numerology. Kane Brown pays tribute to late drummer Kenny Dixon. We can see how many days this tribute was paid from Kenny Dixon's day to death, and it'll probably be sacrificial. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm about in this video. Saturn date numerology, Freemason 48. Here we get Scottish Rite 75, and we get this NASA space propaganda crap. This is the closest solar system to Earth containing multiple planets, and look how they have what? So why are they giving us a mock-up then of a planet with a ring around it? You see how they're clearly trying to put Saturn in this piece of bullshit, crazy distraction propaganda from NASA and the Freemasons. Saturn 9321. I start off this video saying that. Saturn right here. This thing looks like Saturn. It has a ring around it and everything. We even have this big old moon, probably supposed to be Titan. So again, they're telling you about a different solar system, but they're showing you some Saturnian imagery. That should let that sink in. They didn't have to, that means they didn't have to show you that at all. And look, the area that moves 108 times its body length, 108 connecting to the distance of the Earth and the Moon and the size of them, big geometry number. Flight Simulator, it's just a game from the government. I mean, if you like to play it, don't stop playing it, but it's from Microsoft, so it's from the government. It just is. League of Legends is from the government, It's a fun game, but it's from the government. Fortnite's from the government. I don't play Fortnite at all. I've only played twice in my life, but it's from the government. It's just facts. All right, so take care. Peace out. Oh, I like how they're talking about the Democratic debate in Ohio again on 10/17. But that could be coincidences all as well because it's propaganda. Peace out.